Hello everybody, it's just Aimon519 here, and today I'm going to be explaining to you my guide on how to be creative Vegeta without using the solar flare technique. Now, I'm re-recording this part before the actual gameplay because I was yapping a lot in the original recording. Long story short, what a lot of people recommend in this Great Ape fight is the strategy of spamming solar flare, using one Kamehameha, hiding away, blocking, defending yourself, doing it all over again. Now, there's multiple reasons why I don't recommend this, right? Before I give those, the two main reasons though, is I gotta clarify this is also because people are new at the game. So the first reason is people don't learn anything from this. This is not a strategy you use a lot. This is just a cheesy way to beat the Vegeta fight, which is fine if it works, but it doesn't actually make you much better at the game besides blocking a bit. Now, the second reason I don't recommend this is because how much time it takes. This is a very slow strategy. And what happens for most new people who try this strategy with the solar flare and the Kamehameha is that they do not actually, are having struggles surviving. Right? There's a lot of time between each solar flare Kamehameha, and it doesn't take away a lot of like Vegeta's HP, right? Just a chunk of it. So what happens is that these people have to try to survive Vegeta's onslaughts of super armored attacks, charge attacks, grabs, spamming super attacks, right? And for most new players, it ends up becoming a fight of how long can I survive this onslaught, at which point the fight feels very unfair because you're not actually learning how to fight a great ape or a giant character. What this strategy is simply teaching you is how to cheese this one fight. You're not learning how to counter a great ape, or specifically a great ape AI. So what I will be doing in this video instead is I will be teaching you guys my strategy on how to beat great ape Vegeta in a way that you will not only learn how to beat it, but also how to read what the AI does that makes it difficult and how to counter that. So I'll now be going back to the original guide video. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye. So what do I recommend instead? I would instead recommend this strategy that I'm going to teach you guys, and it actually helps you also understand certain mechanics that are very useful also later on in the game. So what are the two main issues with Great Ape Vegeta, right? The two core issues that are different compared to most hard fights in the game is, well, of course, besides it being early on in the game, so you don't have as much experience yet, which is fine. The two main issues in this is, first, right, he has super armor. He will not get stunned from you punching him. The second issue that you have is the fact that he does a lot of damage and he spams super attacks. His AI is built to just get key and use supers whenever possible. So how do you get over this? Well, what do you want to do is you want to start using charged attacks. Now, how do you use charged attacks? First things first, as you can see,
all of that was...
there. What you do is you hold down the light button. I'm using classic controls. The light button is square. I'm pretty sure both control schemes is square. You hold down the light button and you press a direction on your analog at the same time. Obviously, you can first use the analog to push a direction and then press square. It doesn't really matter. Do whichever one you like. If I look over there, it's because my camera's over there. I want to know that you guys can see this properly. And here is the reason why. Vegeta loves the spam key, spam charge key to super attack you. Even when you block it, it does a lot of damage. Getting close quarters with him and punishing him for that is actually a great way to stop him from charging, because he'll be too focused on blocking because that's his AI. So next up, you want to make sure you close the distance on Vegeta as often as possible. Just make sure you don't try to do this when he's about to super you, because that could be dangerous. So how do you do that? You hold the button you use to charge. For me, it is the L2 button. And then while you're charging or while you have the button down, afterwards you double press the X button or the dash button. The X button for me is here. I'm just pointing it out for people who might be playing on different platforms or with different controllers. So after you are close to him, you once again hit him with a charge attack. And now I have max power. Now max power is very good. Now he's trying to stop me from... Oh, damn. He grabbed me right there. The max power is very important. And the reason why, as you can see right here, he's going to super me again. Block it, charge up to max. Now, max power is very important. A lot of people ignore max power because you actually do not have an ultimate in this fight. If you look in explanation of controls, we have the Spirit Bomb, but it's disabled, for this fight. So what do we use this for? Well, actually, something not a lot of people who play this fight know is that when you hit him while in max power, it actually does stun him. You can get a lot of free damage in, and then when he's hit to the ground, you can charge a Kamehameha and hit him like that. This is a very easy way to get some damage in. So remember what I said, in the beginning of the fight, you want to use your charged attacks, or when you don't have the ability to go, if you don't have the ability to, what's it called, to go max power yet, you want to do that. And then when you do have max power, you want to abuse the hell out of it and beat him down. Because once you can stun a Great Ape, because of how slow they are naturally, it is very insane. Now, this is actually quite scary because he has max power as well. So I'm gonna need to make sure that I get him right here. And come on, come on, come on! Please allow me to Kamehameha. Oh! Block it. Oh, I even deflected it. Very nice. Oh no. But yeah, as you can see, this strategy is very much a consistent strategy you can use to beat Great Ape Vegeta. And also what this strategy teaches you is that you have to look at what does the enemy do that makes it difficult. Do they spam Ki Blast? Do they block a lot? Do they evade? And based on that, you want to adjust your strategy. Vegeta spams Ki Blast, stay in close quarters, and abuse the AI's idea of needing to block whenever you attack, to avoid him actually gathering a lot of ki. I have numbed down, or those who have used the strategy of Solar Flare, you have probably noticed very often that he gets a lot more super attacks in on your runs than he did in my runs. That is the strategy that I recommend for this. If the Solar Flare tactic isn't working for you, how about you try this? If you have any other tips and tricks, either to do with this strategy, because I don't have to do it as much nowadays, because there is not a lot of Great Ape fights that I've struggled with after this. This one was really hard on release, though. I struggled with this a lot trying to do the Solar Flare technique until I started doing this. But any other tips, tricks, anything you would like to say, leave it in the comment section down below. Maybe some other person who is currently struggling might read your tip and find through that a way to beat it for themselves. I do hope all of you guys will enjoy this game. The Discord and Twitch are linked in the description for those who want to see it. Want to see my stuff live, ask me any questions. I'm active in the Discord every single day. I hope you guys are having a great day and enjoy Sparking Zero, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.